good. I love in here, like you can put in different colors. These are my favorite. Hello everyone, welcome back to an updated stationery favorites video. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I thought I would share with you some of the new things or items that I've been loving using. Some things never change, and the first item is definitely the PENTEL Energel pen. This has been my favorite pen for probably like years now. So this is the one with the Snoopy design, but I've also had other ones before, and also yeah, other pens. The only thing I say about these pens that are bad is that the rubber grip after a while can sometimes be sticky, but that's probably just because I've had the pens for years, so that's probably why they become sticky. But other than that, I love these pens. They're interchangeable, like you can change the ink, you can just buy the ink rather than having to buy a new pen. If I can get this open. There we go. So yeah, and these are so good. The ink dries really fast, and yeah, definitely one of my favorite inks and pens to use. Some other good black pens to use are these, and so this one is the JETSTREAM, and one of the best things I like about this one is the grip. So the grip is actually squishy, and so if you're writing for a very long time, or you're like me and you have a very like strong grip, this one is really good because it kind of forces you to not grip it as hard, I would say. And yeah, just the whole pen in general, I love it. I do replace the ink with the PENTEL Energel just because I like the ink of that one better, but I know that you can also have this in like ballpoint and obviously the ink that it comes with. I will say the weight of it is like, it's probably heavy here, like around here, and so like if you're writing, sometimes it feels like the balance might be a bit off, but it just, I guess it depends on how you hold the pen. But yeah, this one is really good. I love this one. This one from KIKKI is also really good. I can't remember the name of this one. They did send it to me before for my desk makeover video, but I didn't know that these pens were so good. I had used a different one of their pens before and I really liked it, but I've never actually tried this one, and it was so good. It's become one of my favorites now. I will say the only thing I don't like about it, or like not necessarily I don't like about it, but just I think the PENTEL Energel ink dries a bit quicker, so if you're writing a lot, this one can smudge sometimes, but if you have like more time for it to dry, obviously it does dry. But the PENTEL Energel ones I think dry a bit faster, like the ink, but this one's really comfortable to hold, and I like the weight distribution throughout it as well. So yeah, this one, if you haven't tried it before, you should definitely try it out. And it's like a really cute design, very simple and elegant. The next one you guys probably know as well, which is the MUJI pens, and they have this one and also in this design, like that. This is one of my favorite colors. I would definitely recommend if you're looking for colored pens. And the ink writes really smoothly and really well. They have it in 0.5, 0.25 I think as well, and 0.7. So I will say though, if you're writing for a very long time, because it doesn't have a grip, it's just like hard, it can sometimes get like a bit tiring, but that's also probably because I grip my pen quite tightly. So yeah, other than that, I love the MUJI pens. The design of it is also like just so nice. Yeah. Next up we have the calligraphy pens, and these ones are really good because you can also use it as like a highlighter, which I do with this one. This one is the Tombow one, and it's in one of my favorite colors, which is 620, and yeah, the tips are quite big, so they look like that. So is it actually focusing? No, hang on. Oh, there we go. But yeah, the tip is quite big, so it's like you can use it as a highlighter as well as a calligraphy pen, and it's also dual tip, so on this side it's like a texture kind of thing. Yeah, these ones are really good. But if you're starting out with like learning calligraphy, I would probably recommend the Tombow FUDENOSUKE pen, which looks like this. This is actually the pen that I learned how to do calligraphy with. I did start out trying to use these ones, but I quickly realized that it was quite difficult, and also I was ruining the tip of it. When you're first starting out, the hard tip one is better since it's kind of, it gives you more control. Whereas like something softer is great once you kind of know the motion and like how to apply the pressure and stuff like that. Yeah, so the PENTEL ones are great as well. These are like my favorite ones to use now, just because the tip is a little bit more flexible, so you can do like I guess like smoother, like I don't know how to describe it. They also have it in different colors, so this one's really pretty, and I think I also have it in brown, grey, pink, green, I don't know, I have it in a bunch of colors as well, and the tip is kind of like that. Yeah, these ones are really good, but if you are starting out, I would probably recommend starting out on like one of these pens, and also the tip is harder to ruin. The famous mild liners are my favorite. This one is my current favorite color, which is like a baby blue. It's so pretty. It's got highlighter on one side, and then it has like a texture tip kind of thing on the other side. And yeah, this one is my favorite color at the moment. I use it to highlight my classes and things like that. I have it in a bunch of different colors. They have so many color options, so this is really good if you like highlighters and like color for highlighter that's not fluorescent. They also have fluorescent options, but I'm not a big like fluorescent highlighter fan. So yeah, I love how the mild liners have so many more options. And they're great because you can use them as like a kind of coloured pen on one side and a highlighter on the other side. Moving on to coloured pens, these are my favourite to use. So obviously we have the MUJI one that I talked about before, but mainly because I like how they offer some colours that you can't really find elsewhere, or at least like when I was looking for them, I didn't really find like a colour like this one, which is so pretty. And the zebra SARASA ones, as you guys know, I have been using these for literally ages now. But they look like this. There's two different ones. So there's ones that are kind of like that, and then there's like the Milky series, I think, which is like this, and they also have it in pink and green and I can't remember, but they have in a lot of different colors. I will say that the Milky ones, I'm not sure whether it's just the ones that I got, but they don't write as smoothly as like the clear ones do, so that's just something to keep in mind if that's what you're kind of looking for when you buy stationery. But yeah, this one is definitely the longest kind of like coloured pens that I have had. A new one that I've used though are the Pilot Juice pens, which look like this. They write really smoothly, which I really like as well. I've never tried like their kind of more opaque series ones though, so I'm not sure how they work, but if you're looking for like just coloured pens in general, I think these are really good options. Moving on to pencils, I am definitely more of a mechanical pencils type of person, just because I think the normal pencils you have to have a sharpener, and also sometimes the lead just breaks in your pencil case or it just draws everywhere in your pencil case. And these are some of my favorites. So my favorite one is definitely the KURUTOGA one, which looks like this. There's also like an eraser in here. But this one, the reason why I like it is because it continuously keeps the tip sharp. So basically, if you look here, there's like a spinning thing. So like as you write, it spins the lead around, so it like keeps it sharp. And this one spins twice as fast as these ones do, so that's why I prefer this one. The thing about this one that I really like is they always have really cute designs, and I definitely am someone who buys things based on how they look. So this one is, it's so cute, and it also has the spinning technology, so it also spins the lead as well, but it just doesn't spin it as fast, and so sometimes the lead can get a little bit blunt, but you can obviously just rotate the pencil. And also the Dr. Grip, which looks like this. This is really good as well for people who grip the pen really hard, because this is squishy, and you can also rearrange the color in here. Like you can take it out and like rearrange it. And the other cool thing about it is like to get the lead out, you can like shake, and as you can see, the lead comes out, which is great when you're like writing really quickly and you just need like the lead is gone. Instead of having to like press here, you can just shake the pencil. The only thing is this one is a little bit more bulky, so like if you have a small pencil case, then it might be a little bit harder to bring a pencil like this. Moving on to some of the other kind of stationery items, I have the KOKUYO dot tape, and I love this thing. It's basically like whiteout, but instead of whiteout when you like use it, it has like sticky dots, which is so good, especially because if you do a lot of like gluing and things like that, like glue sticks just get really messy, and then you get like glue on your hands and then your hands become sticky, and I just feel like it's really messy, whereas this one keeps everything really clean, and you also don't really end up with sticky hands, which is one of my pet peeves about using glue sticks. And also whiteout, the Mono Air whiteout is so good. It is so smooth, and also with both of these you can get refills, which is great because then you don't have to buy a whole new thing. Being able to just kind of refill it, like it just comes out like that. So you just can buy like these refills and use them instead of having to buy one of these as well, is really good. But yeah, the next one is an essential if you're using pencils, and that is a good eraser. And like a good eraser honestly makes all the difference, because you don't want to rub out your pencil line and see like grey marks. And so the mono eraser is honestly the best eraser I've ever used. I have been using these since I was in junior school. I've gone through so many of these, but they truly are, in my opinion, the best eraser out there. They're just so good. Next up is rulers, and I have two. I've used this one for a very long time. As you can tell, it looks a little bit scratched. Well, very scratched by now, but this one I really like because it is transparent. You can kind of see like where you want to place the ruler, and there's also this, which is like, it tells you angles, so you can like open it, for example, to like 90 degrees and everything. By the amount of scratches on there, you can tell that I've used this a lot. If you don't really care about like having a transparent ruler as much to see like where you're ruling the lines, this one, I think this one's KOKUYO as well. This one's really good. They also have it in different colors, and I prefer ones that kind of you can close them, just because I don't really like carrying a big pencil case to fit like a 30cm ruler. So yeah, these ones are really good. Last but not least is this thing, which is actually a stapeless stapler. It's really cool, at least in my opinion. I think it's really cool. Like, the only bad thing is you can't really staple a lot of sheets of paper together. So like this one's 10 maximum, but if you if you want to staple a booklet together or something, it's a bit more difficult to use one of these, and you probably have to use like a traditional stapler. That is all for today. This is my updated kind of favorite stationery items, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video and it's helpful if you guys are looking for some new stationery to purchase or to use. But yeah, as you can tell, I love stationery. I get really excited talking about it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!